We're getting ready for the 2024 football season, and starting on a Thursday night this year is Tularosa football. They'll be hosting Hot Springs on the 22nd of August, joined by head coach Michael Felcetti. Coach, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Fantastic. You want to introduce the five that you brought with you today?
Yeah, we got Seth Kazhe, we got Shawn, Boroski, Fabian Pacheco, Ryder La Paz, and Christian Medrano.
All seniors this year, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. How are you guys doing today? Good?
We're doing good, sir. Thank
Awesome. Like to hear it. Well, Coach, thought a very good year last year. I know, at the end of the day, you guys wanted more at the end of the season, but in a very difficult Class 2A, you guys were right there with among the best last season. So taking that and going into this year, obviously you have turnover every single year, but I got to feel like the confidence is pretty high that you guys can have another really good season out in Tularosa.
We feel that we're going to be very competitive in 2A this year. We graduated some kids last year, but we still have a solid core. Maybe not as much depth, but I think we'll improve in certain areas. I think we're going to be stronger up front with our linemen. We still have a good base of skills, and I think we're going to be very competitive. I think we've been written off by a lot of other people in the state, and we've read the articles, and we're kind of going in with a little chip on our shoulder about that. And but yeah, I think people would be mistaken for overlooking us if they do.
Always nice to have a little bit of extra motivation, right? If somebody maybe says, Tule's not going to be quite as good as they were last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's always good to see those kind of things, or to use those as a positive for the team. How was the first week of practice gone for you guys?
It was actually very, very good. We had to deal with some lightning the other day, so we lost one day, but we've been making it up. And but attitudes have been good. Focus has been good. I think it's a combination of the kids just being part of the system for year 3, and they're just they're taking off with it. We've added new wrinkles, and they've accepted it, and have gotten better at those things. And so I'm very positive about this first week of practice.
Yeah. And were you seeing a lot of guys in the weight room and working out through the summer and staying busy with stuff?
Yes, all summer that was a big push. We continue the weight room. We're big believers in the weight room. Once we get rolling, after next week, we'll be in there hitting it again. And, it's an identity that I try to push on these young men, that it's an importance to them.
And that new weight room is still pretty nice.
It is outstanding.
Okay. That's what we like to hear. All right, we got Seth Kazhe here. And Seth, first off, what positions are we going to see out there this year?
I play starting QB and outside linebacker.
All right, quarterback's new for you this year, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you excited about it? I can see the smile on your face. You're excited about that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're excited to see you out there as well. How about your summer? Did you do anything interesting? Is it mostly football stuff?
A lot of basketball and football summer. Just a lot of working out and just focus on this year's basketball and football.
Okay, very good. So you're heading into your senior year. I mean, are you feeling as strong as you can, or as confident in your game as you? I mean, do you feel like you're at the best spot?
I feel a lot confident. Just the guys I grew up with. I played with them forever, and just taking that step as being the QB and just lead the team in the right direction.
What's the biggest differences from playing last year? You were running back, wide receiver, kind of running back,
yes,
to being a quarterback. I mean, has it been a big learning curve for you, or you feel like it's kind of been pretty comfortable to step into it?
It was at first. It was stressful. I wasn't sure I was ready, but now I'm ready. I think I'm ready for the season. It's the PQ.
Yeah. It'll be one of those first game you'll really know for sure.
Yes,
and you got scrimmages next week too, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll be excited to see what happens there. All right, we'll move over here to Shawn. Shawn, what are we going to see out playing this year?
So I'll be the left tackle for offense and starting right tackle for defense.
Okay.
And
same positions as last year?
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, on offense, I was the left guard, but our friend got hurt, so I got moved to his spot to take over.
Is that a big change for you, or is it not that big of a deal?
It was kind of a big change at first, but we're working on it. We're putting new people and everything, getting stronger, just trying to do our thing,
All right, very good. How about your summer? Do anything interesting?
Just play football and basketball, weight room. Just enjoyed it as best as I could.
All right, see a lot of these guys in the weight room all summer?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what we like to hear. And heading into your senior year, I mean, what's your mindset going into the season?
We're going to give it all. These are all my brothers. We fight for each other. We protect each other. And, at the end of the day, we love each other. And hopefully we can make it to the end and win that trophy at home.
Yeah. And the coach was talking to me a little bit. You guys have a pretty big freshman class coming in this year. You guys got a lot of sophomores. Do you kind of take that as a responsibility to help those guys kind of get into the, what to do inside the program?
Oh yeah, like during practice we take in like the sophomores and freshmen, work with them, and just try to coach them up as best as we can to get them prepared.
All right, very good. Well, look forward to seeing how those guys come along this year, along with y'all as well. Fabian, how about your summer? Anything interesting? Anything fun?
Not really. I just freaking did basketball and football, and then just hung out with the family.
Yeah, stayed in the gym and kept busy with all that stuff.
Yeah, just worked out with the team and stuff. Honestly,
all right,
just with my dad.
All right. What positions are we going to see out there this year?
Wide receiver and corner.
Same as last year, or kind of new positions?
No,
okay.
same position.
Is it kind of easier to go from one season to the next where you're playing the same spots, and obviously with you're in the third year of the system with coach, is it a little bit more familiar for you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it gets. I think I got better, honestly, and got smarter at the positions. So I think I should do pretty good.
What has you most excited about being a senior this year? I think everybody always looks forward to that senior year.
Honestly, just knowing that it's my last year and getting to do the things I love, play sports, so just trying to give it my all one more time.
Yeah. Do you enjoy, trying to help along sophomores, freshmen, some of the younger kids that are coming along?
Yeah, sometimes I get a little frustrated though, but I got to focus on that. But
yeah. You remember when you were a sophomore and freshman, I'm sure the seniors got frustrated as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, very good. All right, move over here to Ryder. Ryder, what are we going to see out there this year?
You're going to see a right tackle and left tackle for defense.
Okay, and that's same as last year. New positions for you this year, or
new for offense?
New for offense. Okay. So what kind of change was that for you? The changing over to a new position on offense.
It's new because Christian's back.
Okay. So move to a different. Do you like the position you're in now? Is it pretty comfortable for you?
Pretty comfortable.
Okay, very good. How about summertime? Get to do anything fun? Just kind of hung out?
Not really. We just summer workouts for basketball and football.
Okay, so kept busy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's like How about your senior year? What has you most excited going into this season?
Pretty excited for football, just to see what we can do this year.
Okay, very good. And you like being trying to help along some of the younger guys? Is that kind of a fun thing for you?
Yes, sir. It's kind of hard because they don't really listen.
It's one of those coaches are sitting there going, yeah. they recognize that sometimes. All right, I'll move over here to Christian. How about you? Your summer? Did you get to do anything fun this summer, or just workouts?
Just workouts, really. Here at football, work out all the time. Come here to practice every day.
All right. So what positions are we going to see out there this year?
Some center on offense, and now I'm going to start on nose on defense.
Okay. Is that new for you, doing nose tackle on defense?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you excited about that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do you prefer one side of the ball over the other, or not? Doesn't really matter?
During practice and all that, probably defense I prefer.
Yeah. I was going to say, I hear that a lot. Like, guys they want to tackle people and lay the hits a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. All right. And heading into your senior year, what has you most excited about it and going into this year?
Like Ryder said, just see how far we all come and just work hard. And plus, it's our last year, so I really want to ball out, you know what I mean? Just go all out for our last year. Work all the way to get this far.
Yeah. And do you feel, kind of that responsibility to be that leader and to help out some of the other guys in the team?
Yes, sir. I like to help people and then, just help them get what they need to be.
Okay, very good. I guess I need to ask everybody else here. Ryder, offense, defense, which one do you prefer?
I like defense.
Defense? Okay.
Yes,
Fabian?
It's always been defense, but I'm starting to like offense a little more now.
Scoring touchdowns.
Yeah,
Like
I'm getting a little faster. So.
All right, very good. Shawn, you?
Defense all day.
All right, very good. And I can tell by the smile on Seth's face earlier, it's offense.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can tell that. And I didn't ask you earlier, heading into your senior year, what's got you most excited for the season?
Just, play with a group of guys here, even the new young guys. We got a lot of young guys stepping up. And just having fun, just really having fun and see what we can do. Like I said, Coach said, the state is overlooking us. He's saying that the best we can is win 4 games. We'll prove them wrong. So we're looking forward to that.
Always nice to make people eat their words a little bit, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Right. Coach, we got these 5 guys here. Who are some other players we should be watching out for you guys this year? Because I know, obviously, it takes a lot to fill out an entire football team.
We have a senior receiver, safety / backer, Stevan Barraza. He's got some good speed, and he's going to be a weapon for us. Michael Hood, He missed most of last year because he'd broken his arm in the summer before, and so I think he's real eager to come back and get some playing time, and we're excited for him for that. We got a young one, Omar Ramos. He's a sophomore. I think he's going to help us out quite a bit. We have another senior lineman, Darren Davis. If he stays focused, I think he'd be a huge contributor to us. Adrius Galez, we're kind of waiting on him. He'd had injured his knee in basketball, and so he's kind of like, I mean, in my opinion, I'm not a doctor. He's ready to go. He wants to go, but we're having to wait for the clearance part of it. And I mean, he's moving around great, and really can't wait to get him back. And man, I know there's so many. We got another young one, Cade Lochner. He's another sophomore. He's going to help contribute to us. And then we've had a few that have stepped up. Graham Green, we'll see what happens. He rolled his ankle or got something happened yesterday in practice, so we'll see what happens there. But he's stepped up. I mean, he's kind of like a deer in headlights on some situations, but he's been adapting, getting better and better and better. So, and I can go down the list all day long with all these kids, but the big thing is we have a lot of sophomores and freshmen that are having to play at junior levels right now for us, and that's what that's going to be a little bit of the growing pains, because those are the guys we're going to have to rotate in. Like, our main core is good, but we're going to have to use those others to step up and fill those needs whenever we need to get breathers or if something happens and stuff. And I just want to stress to those young men that that's their opportunity, and never shy away from an opportunity that you may be able to get in and contribute to the team.
And you hear from these seniors, and I mean, ask them the question about them kind of stepping up and being mentors for those freshmen and sophomores. Are you seeing that from this group so far? Are they doing that?
It's weird, and I just think it's being year 3, and they went through in the last X amount of years 3 coaches. This is year 3 for me, and the others, it was a lot of turnover for them, and so. I think just the stability and familiarity, and then I think they realize, hey, they see what they've gone through their learning process. Now they're pushing it to the next generation of them that are going to be rolling through, and I think that's part of the program building. And I see it a lot this year. They have been super patient with these young men, because there's times I haven't been, and. They've been very encouraging, and I know they're flustered at times too, but I think they also realize that these guys are going to have to step up and play at some point. And so those are the things I see. It's been real positive. I mean, this first week, us as coaches, we're looking around like, man, this is a really good vibe that we're feeling right now. And where before sometimes we were like pulling teeth and we were trying to get people to get these guys are just rolling with things, and they know the expectations. So
yeah, we talked about coaches, and I know you've got a coaching staff that helps you out a ton. And obviously as a head coach, you wouldn't be able to get that done without your assistant coaches.
Oh, man.
Who's helping you out this season?
We have Coach Nathan Riley. He's been there for 3 years. We got Coach Emery Coleman. He came back out last year, and he's been a huge help for us. Coach Chavez, and that's our varsity staff. And we got a new junior high staff, and they've been pretty hands-on and helping as much as possible. And Coach Medina and Coach Winrow, and so it's been really nice. I mean, in the past we really haven't had a full staff, and this is the first time since I've been here we've had that, and it's been really helpful.
All right, very good. All right, we'll back over here to Seth. I mean, Coach was talking about the vibe of this team, the feel of this team. What do you like about this group of guys going into the season?
Just the mindset. Everybody likes to work, patient, just work. And, everybody's not really into like arguing and stuff. Everybody's helping each other grow and just learn. Just learning, a lot of learning. There's young guys playing. That's it.
All right. Senior this year, you hoping to continue sports after high school?
Yes, sir. I'm hoping to go play college ball for football.
Okay.
Let's see, though.
All right, so that's the goal. Do you know what you want to do in college studies-wise? Or not sure?
Just major mechanics, and on the side, just play football.
Okay. What got you into mechanics? What made you get interested in that?
I just been helping my grandpa. I used to live with my other grandpa. I used to just help him with cars and all the things, just working on little things. So that made me more into mechanics, and I just love fixing things.
All right, very good. So we'll see you in basketball. We know that for sure. You going to do anything in spring?
Powerlifting and track.
Powerlifting and track. Okay, so you're going to be busy all season long.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what we like to hear. All right, Shawn, how about you? I mean, what's been your feel among this team this year? I mean, every group's a little bit different, right?
Yeah, and like Coach was saying, sometimes we do get frustrated with these young ones, but the ones that really do their best and try to help, we give them all the encouragement, trying to help them out, to like help them and push them, and no matter what, just try to get them ready.
All right. Sports something you hoping to continue after high school?
Maybe if it falls into my plan, but other than that, we'll see.
All right. So what's the plan? Do you know what you want to do after high school?
Go get my degree in welding, automotive, and hopefully one day in a business degree to open up my own welding shop or mechanic shop.
Awesome, very good. What got you interested in welding? What got you started doing that?
Out the school, I just started welding and so on. Just became fun and got good at it, and just my thing now.
I know you can make a lot of money when you do that after
Yes,
as
sir.
well. So that's definitely a good career plan. And of course, we heard you're going to be in basketball. What other sports we're going to be in this year?
Just track and powerlifting also, just to enjoy that.
Okay, very good. All right, move over here to Fabian. And how about you? What's been your impression of this group of guys this season?
I think it's been good so far. Honestly, we've been playing with each other for a minute, so I think it should all fall in place when it happens.
Sports something you're hoping to continue after high school?
No, probably not. I'd probably just go to college and major in something, but I'm not too sure what I want to do yet.
Okay. Is there a subject in school you find more interesting than the others, or?
I don't like math really, so English probably.
Anything other than math?
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, man. Absolutely. What are the sports we're going to see out there in this year?
Basketball, football, and then baseball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, move over here to Ryder. How about you? I mean, what have you noticed about this group this year? Maybe a little bit different that you really enjoy about this team?
It's been good. We have some new linemen who came in who've been really helpful this year.
Okay. How about you? Sports something you're hoping to continue after this?
Probably not.
Okay. So college or something else you're interested in, or?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure yet. Okay. Do you have things that you're kind of interested in outside of sports, or not
really.
mainly sports? That's okay. That's fine. What else are we going to see out in there this year?
Baseball and track.
Okay. So nothing in the winter time?
And basketball.
And basketball. Okay. All right. So we want to make sure we got that one in there as well. All right. Move over here to Christian. How about you? What's been your impression of this team as we get ready for the new season?
I really think it's a very positive team. I really love these guys, and I just look forward to the rest of the season with them.
All right. After high school plans, you want to continue playing sports?
Maybe for powerlifting, but I have another thing for like a career, probably border patrol. I was somewhere in that area. Haven't really thought about it yet.
Okay. So you want to get into law enforcement or something like
Yes,
that? Okay. Very cool. And we'll see you out in other sports throughout the rest of the year. What else are you going to be playing?
Track and powerlifting.
Track and powerlifting. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're excited to see all of that. Coach, I mean, obviously you talked about, going into this year and already kind of seeing what other people's expectations are for you. What's your expectations for this group? Is it based on wins, losses? Is it based on other things?
Every coach sets a standard. They all want to play for the blue trophy, and you hear it all the time. No one really knows. There's a lot of things that go into every season. I've been a part of teams that were really loaded with talent and only go about a round or two deep in the playoffs, and I've had teams that weren't as talented and won a trophy with. And so everybody's expectation and standard is just to play at a high level, and that's what I expect. And I'll be honest, if we play at our high level and we do that, I fully believe in November we're holding up a blue trophy. And that's exactly how I feel, and I preach that to these guys. I mean, I expect a high standard. I want it fast, and we're not there yet. I mean, we're going to get to that point. They're working hard, and our identity is we're going to make people uncomfortable as much as possible, and we try to practice where we're uncomfortable, so we're used to it. Our standard is the blue trophy, and that's what we want. And that's what we're going after. Like I said, it's a long season, and we're in a tough district, and like I tell people, if you want to be the best, you got to play the best, and that's kind of what we're trying to do. And so it just helps us. And so we're pretty excited about this year.
Yeah, and there's really not an off week. You guys play a really challenging schedule this year with, Ruidoso, Estancia, Santa Rosa, Robertson, all those teams in your non-district, and then you go into Jata-Loving, Eunice, and Texaco. So,
Yes.
You want to keep it at that high level, because sometimes if you play teams lesser than in your non-district, when you get in district, it's hard to get back up to the level that you need to. Right?
Yeah, the big push is always to, whenever we are playing a team that isn't as good as us, is playing down to their level. We want to play at a high level all the time, and I always view it as kind of like a ladder or staircase. We want to take a step each week on improving our tempo, our mentality, our aggressiveness, everything. We're just taking a step until we get to the ultimate peak there, and that's what we're trying to do.
All right. You guys go to Artesia for scrimmages next week. Do you know who you'll be scrimmaging with? Which teams will be over there? Or
right now, it's like their JVC team mix against our varsity and JV, and so that's going to take place at 6:30, right after their varsity scrimmages. I believe it's Cruces High. I'm not really sure, and they did us good last year. Artesia, they class act. They took care of our kids. They fed them, and it was a great experience. I think the kids enjoyed it. Other than the heat last year, it was so hot. It was murder at that point. But I asked them if we could push it back, and they said, "Coach, we can go at 6:30 and a little bit cooler." I'm like, "All right." So we're kind of looking forward to it now, and they're well coached. They got a great system, great tradition, and I think that's a great way to scrimmage, because it helps us, against a well-coached team, kind of get timing and stuff down. And that's really what we're looking for going in, just taking some base plays and getting our timing down against some real live action instead of our young scout team. And it's kind of hard to do that in practice with. So, we're pretty excited.
Yeah. And then I think what's always exciting when you get to start the season at home, so when you go on the road in that first game, I mean, certainly it's an important game, but when you get to have the fans and you get to have everybody for that first game of the season, I think there's an extra level of excitement. Was that fair to say?
It is, and I'll be honest, the atmosphere at home is incredible. I mean, I'll say this about the people at Tularosa: they love their sports teams. They're supportive, and I love the environment that they bring to it, and I mean the support that they show these young men. It's incredible, and I'll be honest, I always look forward to a home game, because I feel, you talk about like the 12th man type of attitude. I think our crowd and our environment, it's just good playing at home, and I always enjoy that.
All right, so don't forget, everybody, it's a Thursday night to open up this year on the 22nd. I'm sure everybody in Tularosa already knows that, but it's good to throw that out there one more time for everybody, because it's not a Friday night this year. Coach, really appreciate the time. Guys, appreciate the time. Good luck this season, and we look forward to seeing what y'all do, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All righty, that's it.